You already saw the title. Let's go ahead and get into that lesson. So, the verses. Here's the rhythm of the intro. I think I'll just do the intro first. Yeah. Pretty simple stuff. It's just going to be a bend on the 10th fret with your 8th fret index finger kind of just being behind. 10. So you bend the 10th, 8, then 10 on that B. Then you have these two strings barred down with your index finger, 8, 8 on the E and the B. Then you hammer on to that B on the B string of the 10th fret. Then you hit the E. You do that one more time. Then the third time you don't hit it at all. You don't hit that E string at all. So from the thing, it's just going to be. So that's going to be the lead of the intro. Now the chords. It's just going to be the A minor with the thumb on the bass of the first fret of the E, but you can just get away with muting that. So it's just going to be that E minor, but I do like to have that thumb on the bass right there. Then, yeah, so after the A minor, you go to just a simple E minor, but after that, you do this E chord with the pinky on the 3rd fret of the B. Then you go back to that A minor, but you do something a little bit wild and wacky. You just do 3 down strums. You just down strum the A minor, put your pinky on that 3rd fret of that E, then you down strum it again without it. Then you do a C9 chord, which is just going to be a 4-finger G, but these two down and these two up. You down strum that twice, and then you go back to that A minor chord. So from the start of that, this is also going to be the verse too. I think the verse only plays like once or twice throughout the song. It's a very short one. So it's going to be the A minor, E minor, the E chord with the B having the 3rd fret, then down, 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 C9, C9, A minor. There. That's going to be the verse parts. You can also, in the intro, here's what I like to do in the intro. You know, you're just doing this lead part. You notice how it's slow, right? It's very slow in between all those 10th fret bends. So what I do is this. Messed up on the hammer on there. I hammer onto the G by accident. But yeah, I will strum the A minor, 10th fret bend, E minor, 10th fret bend, E with the pinky, then do the thing. That is kind of hard to do, but if you have a loop pedal, you can just naturally do it and not have to worry about going up and down the neck a lot. So now the chorus is going to be the it's going to come right out of those verses. But maybe it's the time. It's going to be like that kind of lead part that you did in the intro. But maybe it's the time. Then you go back to this A minor chord. There I said. It's the same so far as the verses. But maybe it's the time. I said, gonna be A minor, E minor. Then it's gonna get a little wild and wacky. You're doing just fine, really. Maybe oh shit, I messed it up. Making poor decisions. So that's going to be after the A and the E minor. So remember this E chord that I taught in the beginning with you just have the pinky on that right there? Well, you just slide that up 2 frets and you have yourself the starting chord of that. Then you slide it up 3 more frets to the 7th fret. With these two, I'm going to use the, the middle and the ring kind of as a reference point. So off of the verses, you have it on the 2nd fret, but on the chorus, you have it on the 4th fret, and then you slide it up to the 7th fret. So each of those individual chords are going to be 4, 4, 3, 5. Then it's going to be 7, 7, 6, 8. And you can strum both of these E's, by the way. And it sounds, I think, particularly nice on the one that's on the 4th fret. Because this 5th fret with this pinky on the B and this E are the same note. So then you slide that up in the middle of the chorus. So I'm going to go ahead and sing over the chorus one more time for example. Maybe I'm just making poor decisions. And then those last 2 chords, after you slide that E chord with the pinky on the 3rd fret, after you're done doing that 4th fret, 7th fret slide, you're going to do, it's going to be a D minor 7. It sounds more complicated than what it actually is. So it's just going to be a B minor bar chord. Without the pinky, slide it up 4 frets to the 5th fret. Then you go 2 frets down, a half step up on those other 2 fingers, and there you got your G7 chord. So it's going to be D minor 7, then that G7, which that G7 is just going to be at the F bar chord on that 3rd fret, and you're not going to use that pinky. Another way that you can play the G7 chord is if you have your index finger right there, then your ring finger there, then your middle finger there. So it's going to be 3, 2, open, 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 1. It's kind of like a C chord, but you take these 2 up and you put this one down. It's a long stretch, but if you don't like bar chords, you try to avoid them as much as possible. This might not be as comfortable as this if you don't have really the finger strength as much as I do. But those bar chords are going to be very effective once you fully get the hang of them if you haven't fully learned them yet. And I strongly suggest that you learn them because they're in a lot of songs. And it also gives you a bunch of options in general for guitar. So the outro is going to be this, you're going to go back and forth between that A minor and the E minor 7 times in a row. But you're slowly just going to start hitting these bottom notes. So for example, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then you do an A chord, however way you want to do it. Either as that full F bar chord on that 5th fret, or you could play it as an A power chord. Just open 2, 2, 2. Or you can play the A chord really bunched up. As long as you're playing, open 2, 2, 2, you're still gonna get that A chord sound. So you can do open 2, 2, 2, or you can do open 2, 2, 2, like just bunched up with your first 3 fingers, or you could play it as that, that F chord on that 5th fret. So that's going to be the entirety of the song. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next lesson, which should be Homage by the same band. Very popular, and I might get a couple views off that one. I'll see you later. Peace.